Good day everyone. For today's video, let's study another chess opening that you can use for white and for black. This is called Alekhine defense exchange variation. So let's proceed. E4, we have seen a bunch of E5 move, but let's go with knight F6 Alekhine defense. White can just defend the E4 by moving knight C3, or you can also move E5. Since you attack my E4, I have to attack you by moving my pawn. So this knight has to move on D5, not here on H5, because you know that's a goodbye one, or knight G8. It's like you haven't moved any piece at all. So D4, gaining space, controlling the center, development, of course, to give space for your dark square bishop. And then D6, if you are playing black here, you have to gain also space for your light square bishop. At the same time, you have to make sure there's a pressure here on E5. It's like you are not the king. I have to pressure you by moving my D6. C4, pressuring the knight on D5, attacking. This knight has to move away. White can also move the knight going to F3, but let's go with C4, the knight B6, capture, exchange variation, knight C3, development, bishop E7. Of course, you have to make sure that your king, if you're playing black here, can castling anytime. Bishop D3, maximizing the space of the bishop, at the same time pressuring the H7 pawn. Knight C6, attacking the D4. And what is the best piece to protect this D4? You can move bishop here or knight here, but why not here? Because of the bishop G4 pressuring the knight. It's pin. You cannot move your knight. At the same time, this knight will have some fun capturing the D4 if not protected. So instead of moving knight F3, you can just move your knight here on E2, so your king can castling. What if the bishop will go here? G4, still a pin. The difference of the knight here on E2 and F3, this F2 to F3 is possible. So bishop H5, forced to move away. Then you can now peacefully castling your king. And then bishop G6, just pressuring the D3. I don't like your bishop pressuring the H7. So let's have some trade here. This is the 10th move of this opening. So if you want to use this opening for white, you may just continue studying the continuation. Of course, if you want to have this kind of position for black, you enjoy this kind of opening for black, you can also continue studying the position. This is the standard position for this Alekhine defense exchange variation. So I hope that you learned something. Thank you so much.